welcome back to the channel, Fifa Mobile. Right, finally claimed my 110 hero, the RW, as well. I got two numbers of the 106 or the UCL. Alright, so this video I'm going to share with you the claiming of this hero. I've been working really hard, and it cost 220 of those heroes points, and here we go. Alright, so finally I claimed that version of Heroes. It's very different from the version you see in the market because apparently this player can't be sold. So that's why I call it different version. You can see it's not auctionable, basically a bit strange. I thought this player could be sold for maybe 30 odd million. I'll just additional 30 million to my 236 million. But unfortunately, that tarnished the dream of it. But of course, if you fit him in to the current lineup that I have for probably the manager mode, unfortunately it's bringing down one of the OVR to 1 by 1. So unfortunately that's the case because probably of the fact that I do not have the skill boost, that new 110 RW that I just put in. So I think I have no choice but to fit back in my player, which actually gives me back a higher OVR of 134. So again, if you're thinking whether that 110 hero would fit into any of the exchange, I would say that it only fits into this, alright, the 111 hero 23 exchange only, nothing else. It doesn't work for any other exchanges at all. So back to the context of let's checking out the 110. If I would buy a 110, how much would I gain out of it? So imagine this: if I buy another 110, it costs me about 32 million. Then I'll just put it into the exchange. Probably I get one of this, or even this. This is worse. This is the best. Unlikely we get this. All right. So I think you'll be in the losing end because you spend 32 million and you can't sell any players because you're getting this player or this player. So in that context, it's not worth it in my opinion to buy another player. Probably we'll wait for the next hero to appear by working hard on a daily basis. Probably in that context, we have 110 hero points I would need to buy probably, or actually trade in one of my hero journey player, that to get another 110 and then throw into the exchange again. But again, by then probably 111 player is not worth much, and of course it's flooded in the market. So unless you really need a LB, this player is really a bait. It doesn't work. I don't think you will get this player at all. So it's a bait for you to try your luck in, but you never get it. So CF players of CF are not worth much because not many people wanted him to be in your lineup CF. So normally I only have ST, I don't use CF, so that's the reason why CF is not popular at all. In terms of the RW, I just swap it out. So I go back to my OVR of 134. In this video I will share you again the UCL, or the skill games been saving it up so far because I know that a weekly basis there'll be a milestone to be claimed after you play a good number of it. So I've been saving up that, and I'm going to play it later on. So again, the exchange, before you put the players in the exchange, just make sure you check out the market, whether the players could be sold. If they could, that's the best. You move them to the market instead, because getting a player out of the exchange is totally not worth it unless they are not tradable. Then you want to just throw it into exchange for one that's tradable. This is extremely dumb, but EA thought this is the best option, probably for them, not for us. So in that context, this player can be sold, and this player likewise. So there's a chance we can sell this player. The fact that the sales quantity is small, so I decided to do that. And for this player, probably, I guess, you may have a chance though. So why not, right? So now back to the exchange. Those remaining players are the ones that cannot be moved. I missed off one, so probably gonna find one later on to playing of all the skill game and matches. But for now, let's quickly go through them. A very quick one. I mean, all the skill games I'm gonna play in the UCL. I will share with you. It's extremely easy. It just takes some time. It's been a chore right now. I mean, with TOTS has started, and you still need to play your UCL. I thought having these two events, major ones, and a very long duration, side by side is extremely strange. It just show a very poor planning by EA. I mean, maybe they're coming to a tail end of the game. They don't really bother about players' enjoyment. Every time, I think that's the reason why more and more frustration voices are there. So in terms of this skill game, let's keep on doing it. I think we're five or so. So see, every time you try to aim for the ones that is highlighted, all right? So the box that's highlighted, it gives you the opportunity to score with a single one, where you can see again, right? So a single shot that wins the game. So again, we try to hit the highlighted one. All right, even if we don't hit, we got one more try. Actually, there are 4 attempts, so this one is easy. You just hit the one below, and the whole thing will topple. So in that context, all this skill game adds on to 15 numbers of that requirement to exchange for another 106. Very quickly, I'll collect all this UCL packs for 5 points each for all the skill games we've just played. All the points I've been saving up right now, I think I'm more than 1,000 because I'm hoping for the final to appear. Now, you know that for the semi-finals, you need quite a number of points to play those games or skill games or matches. Likewise, I believe the final module, when it comes out, you require UCL points as well. So I'm saving up for that. I'm not going to exchange for everything I have right now. This skill game here, you just make sure you stop right here, right? Pause, and then you move on again. Do not hit the obstacles because that gives you a high chance of failing. If you must go through all the cones, all right? So that's the must as well. So again, let me show you again. Always pause at this point, right? Here is the one you slow down and you cross this, then you are safe. The rest, I think, is easy. Just got to hit between the cones and then try to avoid the last obstacle. You are good to go. So in generally, 7,000 is more than enough, but most of the time you get 9,000 and above or even 10,000 at times. Do not really rush through the first point, otherwise it's high chance of failure, as I mentioned earlier. So again, let's try to do this a few times because in end of the day, I need 15 numbers of that skill game and matches in order to claim the 106 player milestone that happens on a weekly basis. I believe by now you've been playing the TOTS or the UCL challenge. Please go ahead and set up new lineups. Make sure you have lineups to do them, and at the same time, when you do those challenge, you got to bear in mind you need to swap in the subs, right? Basically have your subs ready, which is the highest OVR player possible, so that eventually you'll be using your best players to play those games itself. It is just a requirement for entry into the challenge, like 3 numbers of TOTS or 3 numbers of UCL. But end of the day, when it comes to those matches, it doesn't really matter. You just get able to go ahead and play it with your best players. All right, I think one last one, I believe, is really a chore playing FIFA Mobile right now, because you just keep on repeating playing all this skill game and matches on a daily basis. Is too much to do. It's really too much. All right, so I think we are done with it, and let's see who we get. All right, so. Alright, just gonna open up all the packs for all the skill games you just completed, and then eventually you open the milestone, and let's see who we get from that 15 numbers of this challenge milestone that we have just completed, the 106 player. And of course, although they indicate 106 plus, that would never happen, right? So that skill game and matches allows you to progress as well on the star pass. Make sure you do that. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so we collected that 106 player. Of course, you can fit them in the exchange if possible. Again, we have collected another 103 to 105 player just now, so we're going to do that as well. So we got 2 numbers of 106, but I believe we still need more along the way to get the 108 exchange done. But again, let's check out this. Is it a good player? probably a player that we can sell. Yes, 106 Mendy can be sold for 3 over million. I put him to the market, and of course, it was sold, and I think that's the best because it's better than putting in exchange at the end of the day. A good number of people are selling, so they're gonna wait for a while. Just queue. I think you're good. End of the day, we want to just make money out of this, but again, we got to think through what is the best option for you. If you sell immediately or you put in exchange, only put in players that you can't basically sell in the exchange. I think that's the best option. Whatever or whichever player you could, just go and sell it. I think that's the option I'm doing. So you can see the 109 requires 108 three numbers. Getting a 10 is tough, but we don't worry about that. You can just wait. All right, thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe, and goodbye.